Hello and welcome everybody. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Virulyn, and today we're going to be doing a general reading for my Scorpios for February 2019. When I say general reading, this is going to cover your love, your career, your soul story, what's going on for February. Now for some of you guys who have been watching me for a while, I want to go ahead and apologize for being MIA. I had a lot of family issues to tend to that I needed to take a break. But everybody now in my family is of good health. I have gotten myself back into meditating frequently, and I have cleared my mind so I can deliver you guys the best readings that I possibly can. Alright, so let's just jump into it with what's going on with the planets and the signs for February 2019. On the 3rd, we have Venus is entering Capricorn. On February 4th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. On the 10th, Mercury goes into Pisces. On the 14th, we have Mars is going into Mars is coming from Pisces and is going into Taurus on the 14th, so you're going to see a lot of change in your masculine energy during that time. On the 19th, we have a full moon in Virgo, okay guys? Alright, so let's jump into it. I have the Rider-Waite deck here, which I'm going to do the main reading with. I have messages from the angels, fairies, and I also have my spirit animal deck. I'm going to read from the Rider-Waite deck, and then after I'm done that, I'm going to see where my intuition is, whether pulling from the angels or the fairies, or perhaps even both too as well. Alright guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, my email is below. If you guys would like to join our community on Facebook, the link is below for that too. I like to post on a regular basis some motivational quotes to get us through the day, or to remember that we have the ability to manifest our dreams, guys, because that is very important and we never want to forget our magical ability. All right. Also leave a comment if you want. I love hearing from you guys, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you want to. You can also send me a comment about what I just went over with the planets and the signs. You know, you could be like, hey Vera, what does this mean? You know, it kind of is sticking out to me. Or also I've been telling people, if you don't know your moon sign, leave your full birthday below, year and everything, and I will find your moon sign for you, because your moon sign reflects your inner personality and your sun sign is what everybody else sees. So sometimes if you don't feel like a Scorpio, that's because your moon sign is also tying in to make your personality unique. Okay, wow, look at that. We have a lot of major cards here. We are starting off with the sun, okay? So we're starting off the month, you know, if you guys have had a bad year or a bad couple months, the sun card is really reminding you that there is a light at the tunnel. Perhaps you're going to be high in energy this month. Your relationship just might be spicy. If you know, are in a marriage that have been in a rut, this is going to be the time where things are really going to start to get better. Some of you trying to conceive out there, you know, the sun sign is a very fertile sign, okay? So you guys you can see that there's even a little baby riding a white horse there. You might see yourself having luck regarding that. There might be somebody in your family who just recently had a baby, a friend that really has put a big influence on you to appreciate the small things, family life, whatever it might be, okay guys? You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, which this is just a great combination here. So the King of Wands, I feel like you need to be more masculine when it comes to your inspirations and your passions, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that the career choice or the educational path that you are going to doesn't suit you, because only you know what it is that you want. Only you know that your true calling. Okay, so when it comes to your inspirations, I want you to hone in the energy of the King of Wands. Be sure that you're leading firmly. Now you can see the wands, they're very less intimidating than the swords, okay? But wands can be used for many different things, okay? It can be used as a wand, it could be used as a club, it could be used to start fire. As you can see, the wands here, they have leaves, you know, sprouting out of it, so you could see that it could also turn into a tree. There is very many uses for the wands, so I want you to take that into consideration when it comes to your inspirations, your passions, okay? Somebody might see it one way, but you see all of the things that it can really be used for, okay? All right, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Pentacles represents finances, materialistic items, okay? It represents the earth. So when it comes to this, I want you guys to have a more reserved, feminine, nurturing way when it comes to this. If you guys are trying to cut out some things that are really kind of making your bills unbearable, you know, try to see what it is, what bad habits or bad spending habits that you could really cut out of your life to make it more peaceful and fruitful, okay? Perhaps this is even telling you that you need to be a little bit more generous too, okay? Maybe freaking out over the bills is really what's kind of putting a damper on your relationship. As most of us know, divorce mostly comes from financial issues. So maybe you need to be a little bit more relaxed when it comes to that. Not necessarily that you're giving up, because obviously the Queen is still high rank here, high authority, but it's also very feminine. It's a little more peaceful. Instead of yelling about the bills, calmly talk about it, okay? All right. I feel like I said pills there for a reason. For some of you guys who might have an addict in your relationship, you know, that could put a very rough emotions when it comes to finances, when it comes to health, materialistic items. It's just something that you need to get control over, but be peaceful about it too as well, okay? And when it comes to your passions, I want you to lead like the king. Be firm. Your word is the law, we'll say, okay? If somebody's telling you not to take that art class, or, you know, telling what you're doing is silly, or whatever it is, just push them aside, because you know what is your calling, okay? And the light at the end of the tunnel, I should say the beginning of the tunnel that shines through the darkness, is your sun, okay? You're going to have a lot of energy when it comes to this month, so just make sure that you're leading it when it comes to your passions, very firm. When it comes to your finances and your materialistic items, we're doing it in a more feminine way. You got to have that yin and that yang balanced out perfectly, okay? We can't be lopsided, okay? We just can't think about our passions and our inspirations without considering our livelihood, okay, where it is that we live. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to change locations or looking to buy a house, okay? We have to do it appropriately and rule like a queen. All right? Okay, so I'm thinking one from the fairies today. We'll see if I'm going to pull one from the angels. I'm just not quite sure what my intuition says, but it definitely says the fairies. All right. Perfect timing. This is the right time to move forward. And I love that, because if you look here, you have so many cards here, you know, that they're not just court cards, okay? You have the Sun, you have the King, you have the Queen. So I feel like timing is perfect right now for you to move forward, whether it's changing career, making a jump in relationship, maybe putting a label on, you know, somebody that you've been dating for a while, or maybe it's just time to move on. Whatever it is, if you have your ducks in a row and you're doing it in good karma, everything should work out perfectly for you guys. Okay, I'm going to zoom in up on this card because this card is beautiful. All right, guys, so perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. All right, let's do one from the angels too as well. I'm feeling it. All right, for my Scorpios for February 2019, you guys are the 8th house, ruled by Pluto. You guys are a water element. Now, what insight, inspirations, motivation could my Scorpios use for February 2019? 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect what you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Now, this 9 of Fire card, I really feel like it's coming into play here with the King of Wands. I told you to not let anybody put down what it is that you believe. It could be spiritual, it could be artistic, it could be your career choice, your calling in life, whatever it might be. A lot of people, regardless to what you are going to do, there's always going to be somebody in life who is going to put you down, tell you that it's wrong, taboo, whatever it might be. So I want you to really take in this card. Look how strong she is. She is protecting the empire that she has created, which is exactly what the King of Wands is doing and telling you to do with your life too as well. I'm going to read it again. Don't give up. Protect what you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. You have the ability to manifest your dreams. I always say it because it is true. Now, when some people tell me, you know, Vera, I've been trying to manifest this, it just hasn't come into play, I don't see the results yet. Well, I'll tell you what, if you got everything that you ever manifested for right away, it doesn't give you the time to make sure that it is truly what you want, to realize that it is in your best interest, to your loved one's best interest, and in good karma to everybody and yourself around you. Okay? It takes time. As long as you don't give up and you have a daily reminder, whether it's, you know, a inspirational poster, an altar that you have set up, perhaps even just that, you know, horoscope or fortune cookie in your wallet so you can see it every day to remind you. It's very important in life to have little things to inspire you along the way. It doesn't have to be expensive things. It doesn't have to be religious things. Just things that keep you going and, you know, that make you realize, you know, this is what I truly want, you know, and to really put that energy and that manifesting ability that you have, because we're all magical beings. It puts it into play every day or every week or whatever, so you don't give up. Okay, I love the Nine of Fire. I love the illustrations on the card. It's a beautiful card to have, and Scorpio, you got it for February. So the message for you guys is to not give up and to protect what you've created, because what you're creating is beautiful. Okay, whether it's a happy family, a business, an education path that you wanted to take, it could even just be, you know, the thought of something. Even if it's just a thought, it's something that you created, okay? So have courage and believe in yourself. All right, Scorpio, this sums up our reading for February 2019. I will zoom in up on the cards then so you can see it. Like I said, if you would like to book a private reading, go ahead and email me. Comment below if you would just like to chat, find out your moon sign, or, you know, if you have any questions about what the planets are doing and what signs, just let me know. All right, guys? All right, thanks for tuning in. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn. You guys have a beautiful February.